Hi, my name is Enrique Juan. I am a student teacher at 186th Street Elementary School. I have been placed with Miss Allison Ho in her fifth grade classroom. There are 24 students in total in the classroom, 10 of which are identified as GATE students. Two of them have an IEP, and there are still about four students that are pending identifications as gifted students. So for the past couple of weeks, we've been working on fractions. Students are very familiar on how to add and subtract uh, fractions with the same denominator. They are still working on adding and subtracting fractions with different denominators. So when they do that, my master teacher has been teaching them two strategies so far on how to find equivalent denominators. They have been shown the square model and the number line. And from my observations, they prefer doing the square model for right now. So I decided to go with that for my lesson plan. And they're visual learners, so like I would like to include that in my lesson, just showing the whole class, and they're very enthusiastic about volunteering. So I want to incorporate that and have students come up and try and figure out the several steps on how to solve word problems with fractions. So I broke it down into 5 steps. So that would be number one would be who or what is the problem about? What is the math? And the students are familiar with that when they say, or when we're asking what is the math, they have to figure out what important numbers and need to be identified, or units. For example, let's say we're working with water and someone drinks like 1/4 kilograms of water. They have to identify that. And the step number three would be what operation they're going to use. So they have to find like keywords in the word problem, like in total, what's left, how much is it together, and they have to figure out what operations they have to use, whether adding or subtracting. The fourth step is to draw a model, since from my observations they prefer that. I'm sorry, they prefer drawing the model. I decided to go with that because they know well and it's easier for them. And there are still multiple strategies, but they still haven't been taught to the kids. And the last step is to find the solution. So I decided to just like incorporate all the little things that I've noticed, like the visual, like the breaking down to steps, having them volunteer for the instructional sequence, and putting that part of my lesson.